Hey everybody, it's Steve Garfield from stevegarfield.com, and I'm here with Adam Weiss from
ATMIOA.net.
Excellent. And we're going to test out the Kodak Zi8 microphone connections on the camera. So this is a new pocket HD video camera that has a microphone jack on it, and that's kind of a breakthrough for pocket cameras, don't you think?
Yeah, you generally have to get close enough so that you can hear, or far enough away that you can see, but you have to make that choice when you're using these little pocket cameras because the built-in microphone doesn't work very well sometimes. So
right.
If you can plug something in, whether it's a big mic or a little mic, then you can get better sound.
Right, that's the dilemma with cameras like the flip camera, and you know that the microphone is right on the camera, so you want to get as close to the person as possible, but with that camera you need to really stand like 3.5, 4 feet away, which is kind of far.
Because people are blurry, right?
Right, people are blurry when it's close. So this is going to be really clear because this is supposed to be about 3.5 feet away, and I think we're fine on that. So what's this first microphone that we're going to try?
This is an Audio-Technica ATM-10A, and it's an omnidirectional microphone that would be good for doing interviews and reporting. This one is a couple years old. They've replaced it with a new model which looks exactly the same.
Yep.
But they had to do it for European heavy metal standards and stuff. But it's the same microphone. I can't remember the name of the new one, but if you look up
European heavy metal music?
like the environmental standards.
Oh, okay.
Right. So there was something bad in it.
So let's see. So we have the microphone, and then this is an XLR connector. And the battery is in here?
Yeah, it has a AA battery inside that you unscrew, and then there's a battery in there.
Okay. All right. So the microphone comes with this connector?
This is a separate connector.
This is a separate connector?
But this is just an XLR to 1/8 inch.
Okay, and so this is the connector that goes into the camera. So you plug that in.
All right. And it's probably long enough to reach. I use this with a recorder in my pocket, so we'll see.
Okay, so we're going to plug this right into the side. Yep, here we go.
Okay. So hopefully we can hear this microphone. Should be better sound than that, but not a different quality of sound because it's not a directional microphone. It's the same non-directional kind of microphone that the recorder, that the camera has in it already.
So what you're saying is the microphone on the camera records sound from a broad range. So this microphone is recording like this.
Yes.
Okay, so hey, this is Steve Garfield. I'm on the microphone. It's like that, Mr. Microphone.
Right.
Hey girls, we'll be back to pick you up later. Do you know that commercial?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. I hope everybody does.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
Yeah.
So that's that test. Let's see how it sounds.
All right. That's the one we just did.
Right. So this is an Audio-Technica battery-powered microphone, and it sounded great.
Yeah, definitely.
So we like that. So the next one to test is a shotgun mic, and what's this one?
This is an AZDEN SGM2X microphone, and it doesn't usually have this handle on it. This is a bicycle hand grip that I bought and put on there.
Right.
But it's a shotgun mic that is inexpensive for shotgun mics, but is pretty good. So this is a little bit more than $200 versus your Sennheiser, which was what, 5 or 6.
Yeah, so this is around a little bit over 200, so there it is, and you plug this in.
Right.
Oops. Okay, and then the other end.
That's over there by the camera.
So why don't you talk into it now? Talk like regular.
Okay, so we're going to do a transition test. Now you hear me through the Kodak Zi8, and Steve's about to plug in this shotgun microphone, and you can see the difference. So now the microphone's plugged in, and you should be able to hear me through this and much, much closer. It might be too loud, but that's from getting the microphone closer and from using one of these directional microphones.
Okay, so test 1, 2. So the difference between this microphone and the previous microphone, you said this is directional?
This one's very directional. So
what does that mean?
It means that if you talk right now, here, we'll do an example. You talk.
Okay, test 1, 2.
Now,
test 1, 2.
There's a big difference. It picks up where it's pointed.
Okay.
Whereas this microphone picks up generally everywhere. I mean, if you point it away, you get a little bit less, but not a lot less. This one, you get a lot less if you point it away.
Okay.
That's why it's so long.
Great. So this was an AZDEN shotgun microphone. a directional mic, which means where you point the mic, that's where it captures the sound from directly. And we plugged this one in, and it was very good.
Yeah, definitely. There was both the directional nature, you couldn't hear the background noise once we plugged it in, and it was definitely much louder and clearer.
Okay, so this is good. Very good test. And the next one.
This is the kind of microphone that people generally wear when they're on TV.
Yep.
It's a little one that you clip to your shirt, called a lavalier mic. This is an Audio-Technica as well. It is the ATR35S, and it has this little pod here with a watch battery in it, so it's powered. You just turn it on and off. And this is a wired one. It comes with a 20-foot cable, the way I got it, and then you can plug it into the mic, plug it into the camera, walk well away, and still talk and be heard up close.
So there's so we'll turn.
So the other end of it's over there,
Very good.
All right, so this is the ATR35S testing before and after plugging it in.
So this is before.
Yep. So Steve just plugged the microphone in and make sure it's turned on, yes. And as long as the battery in there is full, then we should hear a much higher quality, closer sound from this. And this is a really cheap microphone too, so anybody can get one of these.
And how long might a battery last?
It seems, I mean, I've used the batteries in these. Oh yeah, I've used the batteries in these for a number of video shoots that lasted a couple hours before I had to replace them. So they're supposed to last quite a long time. I've found that I'm bad about remembering to turn it off, so then the batteries die. But you know, they'll definitely last through a couple days of shooting before you have to turn it back off.
Let's see. So when I plug this in, I could just plug it somewhere right like that?
Yeah.
Would be cool. So here we are, Steve Garfield testing the Audio-Technica clip-on lav mic, and it's wired. And the cable was how long?
This is a 20-foot cable.
It's really long, 20 feet. Yeah, so here I am connected, and here's the cable. So it's really long. You know, we could walk around, and that's pretty great. So let's unplug this, listen to the playback, and see what it sounds like.
Great.
Okay, so this is the Audio-Technica that we just tried, and the sound is really good. The thing that I heard when we were listening back is before we plugged it in, the onboard microphone on the Zi8 kind of records the sound from the whole room. It's hearing us and the room sound, and when we plug this in, it's really just getting the voice. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, because it's closer. It's also an omnidirectional microphone, but if you put it that much closer to you, then you don't get the whirring of the laptop and everything else. Yeah.
Okay, so we're back to the Zi8 on-camera mic, and we've tested a number of mics. So what do you think about all the tests that we did?
I think it shows how useful it can be to have a camera with a built-in microphone jack, because not only does it let you get the microphones closer to you, but it lets you choose what kind of microphone you want to use.
Right, and the price range on all of these microphones?
As little as $15 up to a little bit more than $200, so none of them are in the really pricey mic range.
Okay, great. So this is Steve Garfield from stevegarfield.com.
And Adam Weiss from adamweiss.net.
And we'll see you on the web. Thanks for watching.